How's it going, everyone? I'm on the Fiesta today. Right, basically, you know it failed the MOT on the wheel bearing. No, it didn't fail, sorry. It failed the emissions. It has an advisory on the wheel bearing, which I'm waiting. It's supposed to be here today, but as usual, parcels don't ever turn up on time, so I've got to do it tomorrow probably. I have this, which was an advisory, which is quite annoying because, you know, in most cars you can just literally pull them out, clip them back in, job done. But obviously with a Ford, it is more of a pain in the a-hole. As you can see, I'll show you now if I spin this round. Basically, you've got to take all this off, you've got to take all this out, and then there's loads of Torx screws all behind here. And you've got to take all the plastic panel out, and then you finally get to the switch. Unplug that, put it all back together, and job done. So fingers crossed, that will make this switch work, because it sounds like it works, but this one sounds like a switch. That one sounds normal, that sounds normal, but it just doesn't work properly, so fingers crossed this will sort this out. What the hell, why is there so many different types of switches? Look, this one should be a Ford Fiesta. This is my Ford Fiesta, and look at it, completely bloody different. It looks exactly the same, but the connection is totally different. Come on, Ford. Right guys, so there is obviously two different designs, so mine ain't gonna work now, but I've managed to clean all my switch out, and I've lifted up a little catch thing and basically put a bit of masking tape on the back, and it's raised up slightly so the button's actually working now. So look, press it, it works perfect. Off again, on, off. So I've sorted my switch out. Obviously you guys might be able to do that, but as you can see there's two different types. This one you'd probably have to replace this whole entire back panel, yeah, or you've got this switch. So what I'll do is, I think you can't really tell unless you take this off. So once you take this off, you can check it, and then temporarily put this back together and order a new switch. Because where there's so many different types, this is 2010, all the dashes are all the same, but this switch is different. Also, wheel bearing will be done once I get it. And I took the car for a carbon clean, paid 90 quid for it, because obviously you know it failed on the emissions. And yeah, basically it was like 4.5 or something, and then what happened was I gave it a full service, gave it a blast, and I got it down to 2.5, which was a little bit better, but obviously it's meant to be 0.5. So I paid 90 quid for a carbon clean, and guess what? It's gone down to 0.5 just by doing a carbon clean. So for the sake of 90 quid, instead of trying to do everything else, I thought I'd do that. Because if you pay 90 quid and it doesn't actually pass the emissions, you get your 90 quid back. So can't really grumble with that. So once that's done, I've got to do the wheel bearing, and this has a switch because I don't like advisories. What else was there? And that's basically it. So also, I'm going to be doing that. So once that turns up, I'm going to whack the wheel bearing in and take it for an MOT. Give this a good old sweat and polish it all up and clean all the interior. And then this car will be up for sale, which is all good. The Megane's already up for sale, so once that's sold, I'll tell you what I've made and what I bought it for, and etc, etc. So really, this video is just an update really, but I'll crack on and probably put bits of it of what I've been doing. The Focus is sitting right there, and I'm so annoyed with it. I've whacked a socket on and tried welding inside the socket, and it is not working. Every time I weld it, it either doesn't weld because it's too small gap, or it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. And now I can't get my socket off, so I've got to find a way of getting that off, or I'm going to have to grind it off. But that Focus so far is becoming a big headache. Check this out. How the hell am I going to get this off now? Spinning locking wheel nut completely seized, and now I actually don't know what to do because I've welded in there and it hasn't worked. Any ideas, guys? Come on, help me because I really don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, speak to you soon, guys. See you later. Bye.